use them, I won't stop until they empty. This is the life I chose, bitch. You feel me? This the life that I chose. No time to think I did. Channels. That's what them niggas saying when I roll up, window down, and they see the heat coming out. Go down. I'm getting money and it feel terrific. Keeping haters up out my business. Circle small like we're on the titties. Don't know them niggas, don't trust them bitches.
Nigga shit, going like a yard sale. Y'all know how I do. I have to get it, man. Get it, man.
When my switch, I call that bitch Shirley Temple. Them Girl Scout cookies have me zoning and seeing triple. I put my faith in God and this.
Yeah, I'm working on a new album right now. I still ain't came up with the title of it. I'm just trying to make it be something way different than the other two albums. And just have something real special for the people, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. That's not my thing. Shit, I'm just basically shooting videos right now off the No Regrets album. And that's basically it with that. So, of course, I'm putting my heart and soul into this third album. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not nothing that no other artists been doing, have been doing. I ain't trying to ride no waves. I ain't trying to be like him or her or none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's all me. It's like this. Of course, I'm a vet in the game, 2 albums in, mixtape, man, videos, all that. But I never, ever looked at myself like I'm in competition with the younger artists. I feel like everybody got their own lane. You know what I'm saying? And well, my lane is different from that lane. I make sure it stay that way, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to blend in with everybody else or try to be something that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's just one thing about me that's you know, good. I don't try to be like nobody, I be myself. And with me being a vet in the game, I feel like what I can do is inspire the young artists, man. Be creative, be you. Don't ride nobody else's way. Like I said before, shit, do you, whatever you comfortable with, whatever you feel in your heart and soul. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it with that. Man, well, it was a Friday. I had a performance at the Red Sea over there off of Cedar in Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't expect it to get as much attention as it did, but you know, after I got off the show, you know what I'm saying, I went to warm my car up and shit. And you know what I'm saying, my brother was parked in front of me while I was warming my car up, so I'm chilling in my brother's car. And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, my brother was like, man, bro, your headlights came on and shit. So I'm like, what? First I thought I was getting told. And then my bro hopped out the car. He like, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck y'all is? And shit after that, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It was what it was. And the media try to make something that it's not, which is they saying something about a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Because he was crying like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so they feel like he was a teenager because he was crying like a little bitch and shit. But the man was like 21 up. He had to be at least 21. And I feel like no matter how old he was, it still don't give him a validation for me to give him a pass. You know what I'm saying? And the media take y'all caught up with the story. They, you know what I'm saying, they put it up there, and it is what it is. I ain't expect it to get that big, but you know, you breaking in somebody's shit, you know, don't start crying when the consequences come. You know what I'm saying? You take a chance of doing that shit. That shit happens to people who do that type of shit. But of course, you know, the media try to get their little brownie points and say it's something that it's not, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't really too much worried about what a motherfucker think about that shit. Just know there should be a list to all the other motherfuckers that do that same shit. So that's basically what that on. I don't want that to be the trending topic of no week or no story or none of that shit. It is what it is. It happened. It's going to happen again if I catch somebody else in my shit. And that's it. Ain't no more to it. I mean, honestly, them 2 albums, you know what I'm saying? The first album I did put a lot of, try to be different, come off the frame very different from any other artists, you know what I'm saying? So I try to pick different topics, shit that nobody ain't talking about. So the first album was more you know, it was more of what's going on in the world at that time. And the No Regrets album, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. More party songs and shit like that. Something that you can just ride to in the car, you know what I'm saying, bounce to and shit like that. But the third album, I just wanted to be a mixture of both of the albums, but in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like a twist to it. I'm trying to do that. I got about 30 songs. So I'm just trying to go through the process of elimination and working the ones I feel. Because like I said, it's all about what you feel. It ain't about what nobody else feel. I don't make songs for motherfuckers. I do it for me. You know, so if I feel this shit, I'm gonna put it out. If I don't, I'm not. That's the way this shit goes. So just taking my time with it right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of options about this. You know, what songs I'm gonna use for the third album. Well, as far as locally, you know, I fucks with a lot of artists. They might not even know I listen to their music, but I fucks with a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got my own list of who's hot and who's not. I'm not gonna say that right now because I don't want nobody in their feelings. I'm gonna leave it as what it is and shit like that. And globally, I just feel like the music industry is evolving. You know what I'm saying? They can't sit here and complain about how it's evolving because it evolves every day. You know what I'm saying? It evolves every day. You can't complain or whine or sit on the sideline and cry about it. You do you stay in your lane and everything gonna fall in place. That's how I feel about that. Oh yeah, I can speak on that, of course, man. I'm basically trying to get up with the members of the Conspiracy Click team, and we just working on the album while working on this new album. So it's in the works. I can't say too much about it, but it is happening. You know, it is gonna happen. So I know ifs, ands, or buts about that, but it's just the time. I can't give you a time on when it's gonna be completely done. I got so much shit I'm doing right now, so it's kind of hard to give y'all a time of when it's gonna be dropping. Yeah, I'm thinking about in the spring 2017, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still having the thoughts of pushing it back, so I don't know, because I was thinking about more hitting y'all with singles. You know what I'm saying? I dropped 2 albums at the same, whole albums with not too many singles pushed behind it, so I think I'm gonna push a lot of more singles before I do release the album. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact so you can get a feel for what you're finna pay for. And this will be on Pandora, you know, iTunes, Rhapsody, all this shit. You know, I will be shooting videos for every damn song on the album. That's how it's gonna be. That's just what it is. I plan on having a couple features. It's still in the air, but there's been a couple local artists I've been connecting out to and reaching out to because I want to, you know, pull them in and see how it works out. But you know, it's still in the air right now. I got a couple names that I've been in contact with, and basically we just gonna make it happen. You know, we don't like to talk about it. We just like to get the shit done, and that's what I've been doing for the last 4 or 5 years, getting it done. I don't like to talk about it, but just know it's happening. And yeah, the names of the people on the albums are yet to be released, but they know who they is. So that's all with that. What motivates me is I got a passion for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to write poetry. At the age of 15. Connects me to music. It's not a hobby. This is nothing. I just jumped off the porch and started doing it at the age of 21 or 22. I've been doing this shit. I feel like that's what motivates me and pushes me to the next. You know what I'm saying? Next planet. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that's it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't take this shit lightly. I don't play with this shit. I don't spend money. I spend thousands on this shit. Still spending money on this shit. So as far as investing in my business, I've been doing that shit. You know, I don't ask for no handouts. I don't ride nobody wave. I don't try to ask nobody for shit because nigga ain't gonna do shit for you. You gotta get out here and do the fucking shit yourself. Man, I plan on doing as many shows as I get booked for. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I'm definitely trying to hit on in 2017. I was so busy with a whole bunch of shit in 2016. I couldn't really even get out and do no shows and shit like that. But, you know, I kept my name hot, you know, other ways and shit like that. But I definitely plan on getting on a lot of more shows in 2017. I'm trying to at least do once a month, twice a month, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really trying to network with people out here, you know what I'm saying? I want motherfuckers think I'm a Hollywood ass nigga. I'm really the same nigga when I ain't have shit. You feel what I'm saying? The same nigga. So I plan on working with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of more shows, connecting with different artists, you know what I'm saying? Collaborating, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
Gotta get it how I live out here, trying to sew up the whole damn town. Pick it, second, move it round. For the first and the fifth, you already know how the shit goes down. I'm getting money and it feel terrific. Keeping haters up out my business. Circle small like we're on the titties. Don't know